As a security officer, you get to do the fun things like telling an engineer, no, they cannot trespass. Trespassing is a crime. And then they're going to argue with you and just ignore you, forcing you to keep yelling at them. And thankfully, they sometimes comply in the end. It's not a big deal. You get to do fun things like patrol maintenance and walk into a high voltage grill and die instantaneously. Oh my fucking god. Oh. You then get to do other fun things like get thrown into a locker. You get to have your soul implanted into a new body after being dead for 35 minutes and you were already convinced that there was no chance you were going to be revived this round. You have to then deal with people breaking into the hop also making things confusing by apparently having stolen their speech when there's only one copy, and then you don't really know who's right, but you just know that people can't be inside the hop's office, but the hop isn't making things easier, so you have to be the arbiter of peace. Okay.
The emergency shuttle has been called.
You then have to deal with reports of somebody fighting the RD, and then they tell you that the RD was actually the one that was fighting them, and then they have to tell you that they have a right to the pinpointer in their backpack when, for some reason, the captain decided to give them the pinpointer, making a very confusing situation overall. I don't care. You then get to miss the emergency shuttle because you're trying to unstick two people who are stuck together because of a bug. Then you get to go onto the salvage shuttle, which is already space, because of course it is, and you get to slowly die. You then get to make small talk with the man who just forced you to miss the emergency shuttle because you were trying to help them, and then they punch you to death because it turns out they were a syndicate. Oh. Okay. So as your new clone body is rotting away on a ship, you get to realize that, what did you just do the entire shift? And the reward for all of this is, you just had a 2-hour shift where you spent over half of it dead, and the best part is, you go back and you do it again next shift. Because the life of a security officer may not be a very long one, but it is certainly an eventful one. Being security is rough.